In a distant land, the well-known explorer Clara found herself in a secluded village, known more for strange rumors than anything on a map. She stopped by a small tavern, eager to rest her feet and hear whatever local tales the villagers might spin. Inside, an elderly woman noticed Clara's travel-worn look.
One beverage, please.
You're an explorer, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Have you heard about this fortress hidden in the forest?
No, I haven't.
It belongs to this witch. She's somewhat a scientist. She's really unhinged.
A scientist witch, you say? Sounds like my kind of story.
My child, beware. If you go there, she does experiments.
The warning did nothing to cool Clara's curiosity. So the next morning, she headed for the forest. As she went deeper, she came upon another traveler, a woman with wide eyes and a trembling voice.
That witch! She's out of her mind! I barely escaped!
Afraid of a little science. Don't worry, I'll be fine.
So Clara pressed on, until she reached the fortress. The heavy doors creaked open, and inside was the witch.
Well, if it isn't Miss World Explorer herself. You know, I don't get a lot of visitors. It's nice seeing fresh faces instead of these musty old potions.
Nice setup you got here. I heard you do some unusual experiments.
Unusual? Please, it's called innovative. Most people tend to forget that these days. So, you're here to poke around, eh? I've got a little experiment in my head. Might turn a few heads. Quite literally.
I'm all ears. What is it?
Alright, picture this. Eternal life, some slick vampire perks, and mild allergy to sunlight. You know, the usual. It's not for everyone, but I figure that you're
So, you're telling me that you couldn't just turn me into a vampire?
more or less. I make it sound casual, but it's very scientific, you know. I've got the magic, I've got the potions. But all you gotta do is just play up, cause, you know, consent and all that.
I'm in. Just tell me where to stand.
With a snap of her fingers, the witch began her chant. Laced with a practiced sass, Clara felt a tingle as her DNA shifted. As the spell began to morph into a vampire, you noticed changes.
Trait 1. Red eyes. In Clara's cells, a special gene for eye color is activated. The DNA sequence for red eyes is transcribed into messenger RNA. The mRNA then travels to the ribosome, where it's translated into a protein that changes her eye color to a striking red. A gene segment in Clara's DNA reads TAC GGA ATT TAA, which is transcribed into AUG CCU UAA AUU. This mRNA tells the ribosome to create a pigment protein that turns Clara's eyes red.
Trait 2. Fangs. The DNA in her cells has the sequence GGT, GGT, CCA, GAA. The mRNA transcribes into CCA, CCA, GGU, CUU. These instructs the ribosomes to produce the proteins that forms her fangs.
Trait 3. Pale skin. The gene for melanin production in Clara's skin cells is shut down, giving her that pale complexion. Clara's skin DNA reads GGC, GGA, TCG, TTA. The mRNA transcribed it to CCG, CCU, AGC, AAU. The resulting proteins stop the production of melanin, leaving Clara's skin pale.
Trait 4. Sun allergy. The DNA that regulates Clara's skin response to UV light is altered, causing the allergy. The gene for sun sensitivity in her DNA reads AAT, TGC, CAG, GAC. The mRNA transcribes it into UAA, ACG, GUC, CUG.
Trait 5. Thirst for blood. Finally, Clara's metabolism is altered. The DNA sequence in Clara's cells reads ATG, CTA, GAA, CTT. transcribed UAC-GAU-CUU-GAA. This mRNA instructs the ribosome to create proteins that activate her hunger for blood.
Ta-da! Welcome to the dark side, Clara. Don't worry, the fangs are on you.
Well, you aren't kidding. This is new.
Oh, honey, you're going to love it. Just avoid the garlic aisle at the market and you'll be fine. And if anyone asks, tell them Dr. Witch sent you.
And so, Clara the Explorer became something new, thanks to one very sassy scientist witch. Now, she'd wandered the world with a little extra bite.